And just a few final words before you can submit your final papers. I know that most of the students have tried hard to produce their own first term papers serious enough to call it as an academic paper. So now the final words for how you can submit your paper. And remember, it's very important for you to, because I have sent you a file. I send you an email like this, right over here, right? And remember, you have to reply. First of all, you have to save. You have to save your name, your file name with this. And just submit it to me by simply replying this email. It's very important because I have so many emails in my Outlook, and it's very important for you to follow this protocol. So remember, you have to just reply to this mail. Okay, reply this mail and attach your file and save your documents with this name. And remember, I only accept Word document, no PDF. Don't use PDF because with PDF I have trouble to check on whether you are using EndNote or not. So please just save this name and with an email, with a Word file. This is the Word file you need to submit. So no other form of documents. Okay. And remember, you really need to submit your, just return your final paper by answering this email. Because as you can see here, there's a specific folders assigned for this purpose. And every article, every emails starting with this tag will be automatically input into here. Okay, so it's very important you follow this protocol, or otherwise I will not be able to receive your final papers. So as long as you just reply this email back to me, and your final paper will be assigned automatically into this folder. Okay, but not just in my inbox. You know, I have so many documents over there, so it will be very difficult to dig it out. Okay, so you really need to follow this protocol. Remember, just reply the email I sent you. Okay, so this is one of the very important issue I want you to understand. The other one is I have in your workbook you have this evaluation table for the final essay, and it's very critical for you to follow the protocol here. Because I'm going to use this evaluation table to give you scores. And every portion, every part of your writing will assigned, is assigned with some scores. So you really need to go through this, double check with the evaluation table to see whether you have all the components. If you do not have, then you will have no score for this part. Okay, so check your thesis statement and check your topic sentence all the time, and also double check whether you have are using the font is Times New Roman at 12 for the main text, and there are the 9 space is 2, and unchecked all boxes. Did you do that? And are you using Caribbean style or Chicago style? And you need to cite at least 5 sources to get scores. So remember, this one is very strict, just for practice purpose. So because we are learning writing academic paper, right? So I need to make sure you know all the writing protocol here. So remember, you have to double check and open your manual, open your workbook, and to see whether your writing is corresponding to each of the items listed here. And also, I sent you a file sample here because it was sent out with Outlook. So the format is a little bit different from the what we have of the sample on the workbook. So you could refer to the workbook for the correct version. Okay, so this is just something give you an idea the structure of the essay. Okay, so basically this is what I need to highlight so far. And remember, the term paper is due by midnight tonight, midnight today, and there's no overdue. Late submission will not be accepted. Okay, so remember, you need to reply and submit your document to my email by replying the email I send you. Yeah, this one. All other forms will not be accepted. For example, you cannot just post your final paper in our online group because I will assume that it is your draft. So don't do this. You have to reply to this mail. I want you to submit that into my email so that I can collect all your files here. Okay, so remember, did you notice that everyone just reply and their files are automatically get into my email? So it's very important for you to follow this protocol. Okay, so any questions so far? Anyone has any question? So if you do not have any question, then you can resume your writing, and I will open the Google Meet here. If you have any question to ask me, just pop out. So I will stay here and allow you to use the full 3 hours. I noticed that some of the students have already submitted their papers. It's fine, and you can enjoy the time by yourself. For the other students who have not yet submitted their papers, and I advise you to use the best of the 3 hours to write your essay, and I will be here to entertain your questions. Okay, so now you are on yourself. You are free to go everywhere, and that's it. See ya.